Okay. Hi, I'm Brian Ute. I grew up here in San Diego, military family. With the pictures. That's my brother and I. That's my son and I in La Jolla Cave. I've been flying Torrey Pines since 1988. Since I was 26 years old. There I am in Crestline. Mostly at Torrey Pines though. There I am in 95. Flying over the mansions. There's my son and I. Launching, landing, and flying with the Pelicans. That was a lot of fun. And then things changed up there. Bad things started to happen. Feces in the back of my truck, inside the hang gliding parking area, historical park. Sugar in my gas tank, ruined a full-size Dodge Ram truck, ruined. Salt and battery. I don't want to get too deep into that right now. It's pretty bad. I went to the hospital in an ambulance, got hit from behind. The problem is it's overcrowded. It's all my friends are complaining too. I hear it all the time. I stopped flying there because of this. It's just they're there 7 days a week nonstop. It's a revolving door of tandem pilots and students. When I started flying there, you had to be an advanced pilot. Now they're just putting them out there. There's accidents almost every week. It's bad. I don't feel comfortable flying there. We need a solution. I'd like to fly in Mission Bay, Aerotow, and I'd like to see a break in between them being there every single day. I like Dave Jebb. I grew up the whole time there. He's a nice guy. Robin, have no problems with him. It's just too many people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Bob Kazuski is our next speaker.
I'm actually not going to give the speech that I planned because I've given it so many times. Brian is one of the many citizens who suffers at that glider port. He told me his story years and years ago about being beat up there and all the things he said about sugar in the gas tank and feces in his truck. Do you know how hard it was to get him to want to tell his story at this microphone? Do you know why it's so hard? Because he fears what will happen to him when he steps up to this microphone. I haven't been able to fly there for 4 years because I started coming to this microphone. That's the kind of retaliation that we have at our glider port. People are afraid to come here. So when I do come here, when Mr. Ute does come here, you ought to count it 1,000 times what we are, because there are so many other people who are afraid. Why do people have to be afraid in our city, Ms. Bree? To use a flight park. Flight, which is supposed to be the most freeing concept that humans have. We think of angels and going to heaven as the epitome of our existence, what we might aspire to someday. Why is that up in the clouds? Because flight is something that's beautiful, something that's seen as freeing. And yet what you've done at our glider port is made it a miserable, despicable place run by despicable people who should not represent this city. When I show that guy with the finger, he's representing each one of you, because that's not the people of San Diego. That's who you've put in charge of our glider port. Ms. Bree, please, let's meet and fix this problem. Thank you.
That concludes non-agenda public comment this morning.